Welcome to Knowledge Short series by Exam Companion. Today we will study about the circle of justice. If you are a CBSE student, a UPSC aspirant, or just someone who wants to gain knowledge, then this is the video for you. In earlier times, India was not a democracy. India used to be ruled by the kings. But even though the kings were very powerful, it doesn't mean that they did not need anyone else. So, the circle of justice highlights the importance of just and honest rule. As I just told you, India used to be ruled by the kings. But the kings needed soldiers to fight wars. Soldiers were warriors, but they needed money for their homes. So soldiers needed salary. The salary was paid by the king. But how? Through the revenue collected from the peasants. But the peasants can only grow good crops and provide revenue to the king when they are happy and prosperous. And the peasants are happy and prosperous when the king promotes honesty and justice. In this slide, we've seen an overview of the circle of justice. Let's see it in a more elaborate way. In earlier times, India was ruled by the kings. Kings used to fight each other to expand or defend their kingdom. For that, they needed soldiers. Here, we can see that the king needed soldiers. But soldiers needed money or salary. And the king used to provide them salary. Here, we can see that soldiers were also dependent on the kings. But from where did the king used to get money to pay salary? The answer is the revenue collected from peasants as taxes. Here we can see that the king was dependent on the peasants as well. But the peasants can only give revenue or tax to the king when they are happy and prosperous. And the peasants are happy and prosperous when the king promotes justice and honesty. So finally, we can see that the peasants are also dependent on the policies and the rule of the king. So here in this slide we have seen that how the kings, the peasants and the soldiers were all dependent on each other in one way or the other. I have mentioned the content that we discussed today here in points. So once again, just to revise, a king cannot survive without soldiers. Soldiers cannot live without salaries. Salaries come from the revenue collected from the peasants. Peasants can only pay revenue when they are prosperous and happy. And peasants are prosperous and happy when the king promotes justice and honest governance. So with this, we have completed the topic. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you like this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.